somebody that would log on. Hello everyone, I see we have our first guest online.
Everybody, well, welcome back to Hump Day History Live 14. At least we think that's what it is because we tried to count. I think they've kind of been talking to you a little bit, but it's really loud out here. We're not going to stay outside super long. But we are at the Adams Area Historical Society today, which is housed in this really lovely, it was once upon a time, and at the beginning of its life, it was the first national bank building here in Adams. And it was built in 1924. Since been added to the National Register of Historic Places, and it's got kind of some cool little architectural features. There's some outside. One of the things that I find most interesting is you see these accents here on top of the entry and by the window, and kind of little gargoyles on the side. Those are actually terracotta, which is kind of cool and different. And then you'll notice the stained glass window up top there, and then there's more stained glass windows on the other side. But we're gonna go inside because it's really bright out here and really noisy, and I can hopefully share more information with you once we go inside. So, come on.
Anybody has any questions, be sure to put them in the comments below, and we will try to answer them for you.
Alright, I'm gonna try and stay back so I can keep my mask off, but if we need to get closer, let me know. So anyways, welcome to the former First National Bank and home of the Adams Area Historical Society. What I think is one of the really cool things about this building is that the bank closed in 1932. It was kind of a victim of the Depression. However, it still looks like the bank. It was home to some liquor stores and some meeting rooms and different things over the years, but it still now looks like the bank. So you can see here on the wall, they have some photos of what this lobby looked like here with the teller windows, and there's a fireplace, which we'll see in a minute. But it still looks shockingly like that, which I think is really cool.
Sorry guys, we're trying not to go super fast.
Don't make anybody seasick.
Yeah.
When you get over here, I mentioned the terracotta outside. It was a special decorative piece right at the top of the building there. So you can kind of see it up close. It's just kind of a neat, it almost looks sort of Art Deco-y kind of style. I believe the architectural style is called a prairie school, prairie style, something like that. But here we have the teller windows, and there's drawers and everything that they needed to operate the bank. It's still here, which is pretty awesome. And if anybody remember, well, I guess maybe some of our people wouldn't have come here since it closed in 32, but grandparents banked here, I don't know. And then if you turn around, right behind you is the vault. Still there. Now now it's got some really awesome, they have a really great display of toys, some dresses. I don't know if you guys want to peek in there. I won't go in there because it's kind of small, but the vault is still there, the door is still there, and there's another vault in the basement as well. And they've done a really great job of displaying everything here at the Adams Area Historical Society. Everything's really well marked, and it's a really great place to come and visit. They're not, I guess I'll mention really quickly, they're not actually open to the public right now because of COVID, but hopefully someday we will get back to a new normal way of life, and then they are typically open for visitors on Fridays. So if you check out their Facebook page, I think they'll probably keep you updated on that. But now we are going to go upstairs, I believe, which is kind of a little behind the scenes. It's not really open to the public. I think it's through here, right? Nope. In there? Okay,
Oh.
sorry. Wrong way.
Wrong door. There's so many
Wrong door.
doors.
I know. Oh, here. The door that says do not open.
Yeah, the secret door.
All right, so if you come up here, you can see where they, you can see above where they put in, you can see the original ceiling and the original light fixtures. Now a lot of the ductwork for their heating system runs through up here, but you can see these are the stained glass windows from outside, and then they run all along the building. Here. And then these are the original light fixtures, which, another kind of neat feature is, it's hard to see from here, but if you were looking at them from underneath, they are stained glass as well. Questions or anything yet?
Yeah, if anyone has questions, feel free to type them in the chat. Nothing yet.
Okay.
Holly said she can hear us just fine.
Oh, good. Hi, Holly. Yeah, I think these are from the chandeliers. We don't know. We don't know. Possibly.
I was pointing at those round balls, wondering what they are, but we don't know what they are.
I think they're street lights, but I don't think they're from Adams, from what I understand.
We have a
So if
question-
anyone knows, let us know.
We have a question saying, does the stained glass represent anything?
No.
That we know of.
No, from what I read, the kind of the chevron design was just very indicative of the architects and their style. It was just meant to complement, but I don't think there's any special symbolism. All right, so we'll go back down through the lobby, and then there's a little bit more to talk about down there, and then we'll go down to the basement, because you know I love basements. And these are probably some of the easiest steps we've had to navigate. I know, which is pretty welcome after some of the staircase.
Okay, so if anybody has any questions, feel free to put them in the comments and we'll get to them. We're heading downstairs right now to see a few more exhibits.
And the mural here is by kind of a famous artist, John Warner Norton. I believe he was from Chicago. And this was original to the bank. And it was just kind of funny that in the paperwork for the National Register, when they nominated the building, they made note of the fact that the architects had said something along the lines of they would not have typically put the fireplace in, but the president of the bank at the time was a woman, and she wanted it, so they did it, but they said it was just dumb. The architects did not think that they needed the fireplace, but I think it looks really cool. And you can see here that when they originally put in the false ceiling, they put it right up and basically chopped the painting in half. Thankfully, they didn't actually chop the painting in half or take it down in any way. So later on, they were able to kind of do this cutout here and restore it to its glory. But it's funny that for a while it would have just been false ceiling right across the painting.
Do we know when they put the false ceiling in?
It's in the late 60s.
Late 60s, yeah. So if you can imagine that the ceiling you saw upstairs rocking in the bank here, it would have been, oh, it's kind of a cool building. Kind of a vaulted ceiling with the stained glass chandeliers. So, all right. So we'll head downstairs. And there are some more drawings here, sketches, when they were first starting to design the building. All right, so we're gonna go down corner. Again, original doors here, really cool. All of the fixtures in the building are brass. So we've got lighted glass everywhere. And there are things to see as you walk downstairs, so don't trip. Lots of photographs of Adams through the years.
You could spend hours here.
You could.
Yeah, there's so much to look at.
In a lot of these photographs, Adams celebrated its 150th anniversary in 2018, and that's actually when this building opened as a museum. The Adams Area Historical Society organized in 2017, and then they opened their exhibit spaces here in 2018 for the anniversary. They have a really great history book that they put together for the 150th, and it's in their gift shop. So if you want to pick up a copy, it'd probably be a really great gift or something if you're interested in Adams history. So we have more display spaces down here. They have more kind of school-related memorabilia in the next room. But we've got kitchen stuff. It's a little bit of everything down here, which I kind of love. So, blast from the past. I'm sure a lot of people recognize some of these things. They've got the yearbooks through the years. They're not cool, but the sousaphone. And this is the vault. I mentioned there's a vault in the basement. Oh, sorry.
A little different than the one upstairs. Look at the detail on it. Let me take a peek in here. As you guys can see, this is also Amanda's first time here, so I don't have much to talk about. Because I'm just taking it all in. There's lots. They have a great collection for being a newer organization. So. Holly asked if it was Dr. Schindler on the wall on the way down, and yes, it was. Yeah.
Good eye. All right, so we'll head over to this room. How they rebuilt the cabin for the 50th anniversary of the Historical Society, I think. But then the loom was brought here because it was originally from, I believe it was originally from the Adams area. So it's cool that it's back here.
There's the loom that Jaimie was just talking about.
businesses here in town, and it was just located across the street here, or kitty corner, on the intersection where we were. But there's photographs here of inside, which store interior photographs are some of my favorite things ever. And this is the, is it a paper press?
Yep.
That was from the basement of the store, which is kind of cool.
I'm trying to get the glare off of the picture, guys.
Lots of old photographs.
Ooh, this is fun. Flasher signal.
And there's a picture of it. Reviews, or where it was hanging.
Very cool.
It's great when you have photographs of actual things to be able to provide context to where they were.
Yep.
So as you can see, there are a lot of really neat artifacts to see. So hopefully we can get our pandemic under control sooner rather than later and open back up. Of course, we have some Bruce Russian sketches. We can't really talk about art in Austin or Moore County without talking about Bruce.
Anyone have any questions about anything that we're walking past or showing you?
Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything?
I think so.
Okay. All right, do we wanna go back up to the lobby, or do we think we kinda hit?
Has anybody got any questions?
Yeah. There is a lot to see, but we've come, there are no more secret hidden rooms to find, so.
Holly just asked how people would make donations if they were interested in doing so.
They can send them.
Just mail them.
Yeah, and there is a website that has all the information about becoming a member, things like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's ways to do that on their website,
Yeah.
information about becoming a member and more information about their organization. And then you can just mail donations to their address here, which I don't have.
322 West Main.
Oh, they clarified, how do people make donations of items?
Oh, they would just
Same
actually
thing.
contact me.
Okay.
In that case, again, contact information is on their website, and you want to talk to Janet.
Yeah, so contact Janet when you give them a call.
Yep. So Amanda, where are we going next week?
Oh, we're gonna be at next week, yes, we are going to be, we all stare blankly
Yeah,
at
I
each
know,
other.
I remember.
No, we're gonna be at the high school, Austin High School, they have kind of a little, museum room in the building where they have a lot of old items that document the history of the school. And our past presenter at, History Happy Hour, Wendy Larson, she's
sure when they are able to reopen, make sure to come down and check it out because there's just so much. We spent quite a bit of time here just checking out all the different objects they have in their collection. So thanks for watching and check us out next week on Wednesday at noon.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Bye.